friends. First vertical live on the channel. We're testing that out because last time I did a horizontal live. So, yeah. We're gonna check it out. Hello, Diego. I feel like you were here last time. Welcome back. Let me create some little posts here and there so people know we're live. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm in my room, as you can probably tell. So yeah, we're trying this out today. Hello, Riley. What's it called? Vertical live, because it's, you know, just a different vibe. And so it's like I'm live here with my laptop here, whereas last time I was live on my laptop, so I was able to see chat and be live from my laptop. So on this one, I'm reading chat right now just from my phone, but I'm gonna try to pull it up on my laptop so that I can like read chat maybe easier. But yeah, first time trying a vertical live on my channel. Which last time I was saying that that live was my first live ever on the channel, which I realized it was not. I was going through my channel and I saw that I had at least 2 or 3 lives from way back when I used to be doing YouTube full time, like more often, when I was like 12. I totally forgot about that. I didn't realize that was something I had done. So, yeah. How's everyone's Saturday going? Hello, Ryan. You pop into my dad's all the time. Welcome back to YouTube. Thank you. Yes. I'm excited. Like, I've been wanting, I had the itch. Like, I did this, what was that? I have no idea what day of the week that was. Maybe Monday night or Tuesday night? Probably Monday night. It was Monday night, I think. When I did this live, and I was like, I've been wanting to, but like I said, my weeks are so busy. So I was like, I thought about doing one yesterday, but my day just kind of flew by. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to find today to do a live. So yeah, I found time. Hello, sports geeks. What's extremely boring? Am I boring? Am I boring you? My bad. Hello, Kate. I hope you're having a good day too. How is everyone's Saturday? Let's talk about it. What have you guys done so far? For me, it's 2 p.m. Saturday. Oh, your Saturday. Oh, I see. You were responding to my question. Well, I've just been doing nothing much, just kind of hanging out. Let me get these posts out. Oops. I wonder if I can even post on Instagram from my laptop. Looks like a story. I don't know about all that. Seems like too much work. I gotta log into my Instagram. Well, we'll just have to wing it. I posted on YouTube, so if anyone sees that pop up, then maybe they'll know to come in, but I don't know. I'm good, Alex. How are you? School's going fine. Just fine. You know, the usual. I have homework to do today, but I babysit later, and I figured homework's something I can do while I'm with the kids. You know, while they're watching a movie, just hanging out. Saturday night, so they'll probably want to watch a movie. So I was like, I can do my homework later. I want to try to do this now. But I was productive today, don't worry. I worked this morning. I got off, well, 6 to 12. And then before I did this, I came home and I ate. And then I did a load of laundry and cleaned up my room because my room was a disaster. I've just had a bunch of stuff that just kind of piled up over the past like 2 weeks, and I just haven't really done anything about it. I've just like walked around it, and my dresser and my nightstand was just filled with like drinks and like random stuff. So I was like, I need to clean my room. So I did that, and then I was like, okay, and I showered, and I was like, all right, now I feel like I can go live, and I was somewhat productive, so I'm good. Okay, let me see if I can figure out. I have no idea. I guess, what if I pull up my own live? I don't know how to pull up, like, because last time I was live on my laptop, so I literally just had the live open, and it had the screen so like I could see myself, and then it had the chat right next to it. Sorry, my like throat's itchy. I feel like I've been like my allergies have been kicking in or something, or maybe I'm getting sick. I don't know, but it's been like really rainy in Arizona right now for like a day. Really rainy. It did though, downpoured. I have no idea. Maybe YouTube Studio? I don't know. Because I'm trying to pull up the chat on my laptop so I could see it better, because like the chat's so tiny on the phone. You're watching from the Netherlands. It's 23:02. So that's, hold on. 11 p.m.? I think I did that right. It's 5 p.m. for you, laid in bed all day. How's the iPhone 17 Pro? It's great. I'm so happy. It's literally so awesome. Guys, speaking of, oh my gosh, I went and saw Benson Boone this last Wednesday, and it was incredible. And I took a bunch of video, and I am editing it, and I'm gonna post it for you guys to see. So if you're a Benson Boone fan, or if you're not, you should still watch it, because it was just an incredible show, and it was so awesome. And I took it all in video, and I don't even have monetization on this channel at the moment anyway, since I haven't posted in so long. I have to build that back up anyway. So I'm going to post this video with no monetization worries, whatever. So I'm going to keep all the music in and give all the long clips and like just show the entire, like all the videos. I don't want the video to be ridiculously long. So of course it's not going to be the entire concert. I didn't record every single second of the concert, of course. So I'm going to take the best moments, or like my favorite parts, my favorite videos that I took, and put it into the vlog, and you guys get to see it. So I'm really excited. So keep a lookout on that. I'm still finishing editing it. I started editing it last night, and I stayed until about 1 a.m. and I got really tired, and I had work this morning at 6. So I was like, okay, I gotta go to bed. So I'm gonna definitely have to go back and like rewatch it and re-edit it maybe, to make sure that's all good to go before I post, of course. So yeah, I'm super excited about that for sure. Hello Sandra. Yes, 4 eyes, thank you. You're doing your VHS openings and closings that you got for your 21st. That's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. Your brother's football team lost last night. That's unfortunate. Sorry about that. I'm good, Tom. How are you? Hello, Herschel, Lenny? I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry. Glad I'm back on YouTube. Me too. I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun. Like I said, I want it to just be something that feels fun and I look forward to doing. And to do that, not having a schedule on it. Like not being like, oh, I'm posting every Saturday, I'm going live at this time every week. Like I can't be doing that. I can't commit to anything, because that's just another thing to put on my plate that I can't do. This has to be something that's like, ooh, I have time for one today. I'm excited. I can do one. Like I can do a live. I can whatever. Or if it's a special thing like Benson Boone, like it was a concert, of course I wanted to take video, make that into a video and post that, you know? I just don't want it to become something that like I feel like I have to do by a certain day or time every week, because then it's gonna seem like too much work, I think, and I want it to just be fun. So I'm excited too. Yeah, I have no idea how to do this, and that's kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. And my dad's not home right now, so he can't help me out. I don't know how to get to the page to be able to see my live. Oh, maybe I can, okay, hold on. What if I click on my own live? Okay, I could do that. I found it. I mean, it's not what I wanted to do, but it works. Now I can see the chat a little bit bigger. Do you draw? Were those pictures of you making? Yes. Well, I don't draw very often anymore, but yes, all of these paintings on my wall, those there, are all things I've done myself. Those two were just for fun. They're just abstract, random. This one and this one were ones that I did with my dad on a live stream with him, I think for like a charity. Like it was one of his incentives, like if you guys raised a certain amount of money, we would do a painting together, and that happened twice. So there's this desert one and this forest one. This one was a random one I did for school one time, and then this was also one I did in high school for my art class, as well as that really big one over there. I also did that for my art class. This one was my sophomore year of high school. This one was my senior year of high school, I want to say. So yes, I did do these paintings, thank you. I don't draw or paint very often anymore though, just because, I don't know, it's not something that I put my time into, which I know I should. My dad tells me all the time. But yeah, I don't know. Hello Noah. Love my videos, thank you. I don't really post any anymore, unless you're talking about my dad's videos, but thank you. Hi, Sierra. We also go to Mexico. I mean, I will go to Mexico if I have a chance to, like Bryce did. He had all his friends that were going. Kind of the only way I'd be able to go is if I knew someone that was going. And like with someone that knew what they were doing. Like my best friend, actually, her parents own a house in Mexico. So that would be my option. I think that's definitely gonna be the opportunity I'm gonna have, but it like never works out. The few times that she's asked me to go with are like, hey, this weekend my parents aren't renting out the house. They basically just rent the house out like an Airbnb. But there's a few weekends out of the year that they don't rent it out, or like certain times of the year. And there's been like maybe twice that she's asked me like, hey, this weekend we can go to the house, like, if you want to come with, like, you can. And I was like, oh, I already worked, or I already babysit, or whatever it was. So it's like, it hasn't worked out. But that would probably be the only way I'd go, is if like, unless my parents, you know, were gonna go or something. But with friends, it's gonna be with someone like that like knows what they're doing and goes somewhat often throughout the year. So yeah, it would be fun too. Bryce looked like he had a lot of fun. Hello, all games are cool, and Tucker. Tom's peachy. I missed your last live stream, but glad to catch this one. Oh, well, thank you for being here. Yeah, last time was at nights, and it was on a weeknight, so I understand that, like, depending on where you live and what your time zone is. I think I was streaming between, like, 7 and 9 p.m. maybe. I don't remember my time. And like I said, it was like a Monday night or something, so, and now it's Saturday during the middle of the day, so glad you could catch this one. Were you drawing while streaming? Hats off to that. They are amazing and accurate. Yes, we did. Like I said, it was way back. I know for sure this one was like years ago. It was like maybe like 2020, like during COVID, and I'm pretty sure my dad streamed it on his thing. I don't know if on Twitch it's a thing you can go back and rewatch streams that long ago. I'm not sure, or if it's only recent ones. And then same thing with this one. I think this one was in this house, which means it was a little bit more recent than that one. But yeah, he streamed them on his channel. So, yeah. I graduated from my high school in 2023. It's so nice to not go to school anymore. Yes, I also graduated in 2023, but I go to college, so I am still in school. But it is definitely nice to be out of high school, for sure. Because even like my first year of community college, I was just like, it's just so different. Like I drive by that high school every day, and I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have to go there every day at 7 a.m. and be there from 7 to 3 p.m. every day. Like with college, it's just so much nicer. Like you can pick your schedule. You can only go to classes 2 days a week or 3 days a week instead of 5 days a week, the same schedule every single day. Like so miserable. I don't miss that at all. High school was fun, of course, but yeah, I'm happy to not be in high school anymore. It's been good ever since. Hello, Sarah. I'm good. How are you? How's my day been? It's been fine. I worked this morning, 6 to 12. I was talking about it earlier. I worked this morning and then came home, ate some leftovers. Then I came upstairs and grabbed a load of laundry because I really desperately needed to do laundry. I don't do laundry enough. My hampers, plural, I have two, overfill, and then it's like at the point where I need to do laundry because it's just like I don't have anywhere to put my dirty clothes, and of course eventually start needing things like you need, like I'm like missing all my shirts or all my socks or whatever, you know. So I needed to do laundry, so I threw a load in and I cleaned up my room because there was just stuff everywhere. And then now I'm doing this, and I babysit later in a couple hours, so 2 hours. I babysit at 4. So that's gonna be my day. Productive, but chill. So it's nice. And it's nice too. I wouldn't have been able to do this. My original shift today was 9 to 3. And someone asked to switch. And I was like, you know what? Yes, I have to wake up earlier now. I work at 6 a.m. instead of 9 a.m. But I get off at 12, which means I have 4 hours in between babysitting to just do whatever I wouldn't have been able to do my laundry. I wouldn't have been able to clean up my room. And when I'm able to do this. So thank you to my coworker who switched me. It's nice. 7:11 a.m. here in Australia. So does that mean it's Sunday for you? Is it Sunday, 7 a.m., which is crazy to me, like you're in the future? It's Sunday for you and it's only Saturday for me. That's so weird. Hello, Connor. I'm doing good, thank you. Uh, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, Rick. I read your comment. I'm like, America is quite a chilled family care. I don't really know what you're kind of implying there. TBH. You're in the UK. Oh, I keep clicking on comments. Stop. You're in the UK and parents are just different. So like your parents are different? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. Sorry. Have you received any negative feedback for your tattoos? No, actually. I get a lot of compliments on my tattoos. The one I get the most compliments or asked the most about is my dinosaur. 100% across the board. I feel like my back would get a lot more compliments or talk about it because it's such a beautiful tattoo. I love it so much. But of course it's on my back, which part of knowing getting a tattoo on your back, it's not always going to be seen. Especially going into these winter months, it's probably never going to be seen. It's more a summer tattoo when I'm wearing bathing suits and tank tops all the time. And I purposely, like, over the summer was wearing a lot of halter tops. That way my whole back was open. You can actually see it. You know, it's like an accessory. It's like you want to show it off. And I think it's just a beautiful tattoo. But of course, you know, especially at work, I would say work is where I get the most, like, talk of my tattoos, which I have these tiny little things, you know, but they get a lot of compliments. But specifically the dinosaur, for sure, all the time. Is that real? Is that a real tattoo? Is that a dinosaur? And I'm like, yes, it is. Yep, just cute little dinosaur. And like, oh my god, it's adorable. And I'm like, thanks. And by this, when I say they, I mean like I'm working the window at my job. I work at a coffee shop, and like people that I hand drinks out to, you know, constantly like they see it. So yeah, no negative feedback as far as I can remember. So yeah, graduated in 2020. Wow, so COVID year. That's unfortunate. Doing the laundry too. That's good. What's the work you do? I want to create a writing book publishing biz. Oh, well, I work as a barista at the moment. That's my job. Like, I work on the weekends, a part-time job. So I'm a barista at Black Rock Coffee Bar, if you've heard of it. It's more on the west side, Arizona, Texas, a little bit in California. Started in Portland, Oregon. I think there's some in Washington. Just mostly West Coast states. But it's kind of popular on TikTok here and there. But yeah, I work there. But I'm in school to be a teacher. I am an elementary education major, so I want to be a teacher. That's my future career. What are you going to do when you babysit? Honestly, it's a Saturday night, so the kids will probably want to watch a movie and eat pizza, because that's what they do on Friday and Saturday nights. Their parents have a rule with screen time. They don't really get any screen time during the week, and that's when I'm normally with them, is like weekdays. I'm normally with them Monday nights, sometimes Fridays. I say nights, it's more like afternoons, because I used to pick them up from school. Now they're too cool to be picked up and they like to walk home. So I just go to their house and they walk home. And then I, you know, hang out with them until their parents get home. Some nights I do dinner with them. Some nights I don't. Like if their dad gets home by 5, then he'll just do dinner with them. He'll let me know, like, hey, I'll be home by 5. You don't have to do dinner with them. Like, I'll do it when I get home. And I was like, okay. And then there's some nights where he doesn't get home till 6:30, and I'll do dinner with them. And there's some nights where one of the parents doesn't get home till like 8:39, and I do bedtime with them too. But anyway, those are weeknights, and with weeknights, they don't really get any screen time other than like their homework, because their homework this year is on the laptop, and they have to do like this math game homework stuff, and then they get to play a little bit of like the math games after. So during the week, they don't get a lot of screen time. So then when I am with them on weekends, it's like a really big deal, and they want to either watch a movie or play Fortnite. Normally it's watching a movie, but sometimes their parents will let, especially the little boy, he's older, he likes to play Fortnite, and he loves to play with me. Like, if he has the opportunity to play with me, he wants to. And I feel bad. He's always asked me to play, like, when I'm not with them, but I don't touch my PlayStation fairly at all. And I'm like, it's not you. I'm not, like, not playing with you. I just don't play. Like, it's just not what I do in my free time when I do have free time. So, anyway, yeah, since it's a Saturday night, we'll probably watch a movie and eat pizza. I'm going there around 4, and knowing them, they're gonna want to like start the movie and start eating pizza right when I get there, which is a little early in my opinion for dinner and a movie. Like for like the night, because I don't know what their bedtime will be tonight. I'll have to ask. I feel like it's evolving a little bit. They're getting older. So I'll have to ask, like, what's bedtime tonight? Because like I said, I have homework to do too, so I'll have to feel it out, like if I can do it while I'm with them or wait till they go to sleep and then do my homework. We'll see. Let's see. Graduated last year on your birthday. Graduated June 13th. That's a little late, but I know that's like usual for a lot of places. Hello from the UK. Yes, the 2 pics was from a live stream. I want to say one of them was 2019 or 2020, and I can't remember. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know this one was definitely like 2019, 2020, because it was COVID. It was in our rental house, which is my like freshman year of high school. And then this one was definitely in this house, and I'm assuming it had to have been like shortly after that, like not too much later, but I don't remember. You're saying, the general atmosphere of how families are run in America. Brits are a bit different was all I meant. Oh, well, I don't know anything about that. I don't know. Even, like, around America, I could see, like, depending on which state you're from, like, there's different traditions and different family dynamics, I'm sure, but I don't know. It's like when some people say that, you know, because obviously there's different accents per state. You've got, like, a Southern accent, you've got, like, a New York accent, you've got Minnesota accents. I don't know another example, but those are some of the first ones that I thought of. And I've heard that there's an Arizona accent. Does anyone know about this? Can anyone say yes to this and agree and say that is definitely a thing? Because do I have an accent? I don't know. Because it's like you just know how you talk, and like same thing, all your family. Like some of my family have accents, like my mom's side, my grandparents on my mom's side, they're from Missouri. So they have a little bit of a Missouri accent. Bye Rick, thank you. I know I'm a little behind on chat. I talk too much, okay? I'm sorry. So I get really behind on chat. But thank you for coming in. Anyone who's leaving and saying bye, and sorry if I've missed you or not, but thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday, good weekend. But yeah, my grandparents have a little bit of an accent because they're from Missouri, so there's certain words they say. Here's some examples. Like Missouri, they say Missouri. My grandma, instead of garbage, she says, I don't even know, garbage? How does she say it? Garbage? Something like that, something weird. I don't know, but yeah, they definitely have some little words that they say differently as well. But yeah. Did you have any offers coming out of high school for volleyball? I wasn't really seeking it, especially my senior year. Junior year, I was trying because that's what I still wanted to do. But junior year was my worst year for volleyball, and both for school and club, I didn't really play a lot, and my teams really sucked. So we did not get a lot of recognition. I didn't get a lot of recognition. So my junior year kind of killed my vibe and made me not really want to play in college anymore. So my senior year, I wasn't really trying at all. I wasn't reaching out to college coaches. I wasn't being in places at the right time to get recognized. I just kind of was like, I just want to play for fun. I just want to enjoy my senior year. I still played school. I still played sand for school, and I played club. But I just wanted to do it for fun, you know? There was one coach, is for Yavapai. I think that's how you say it. It's up north. Like, it's a community, like a junior college, I want to say. Up in Prescott, maybe? I don't know. Somewhere up north. And the coach was trying to reach out to us. She came to one of our games, and like she reached out to a couple of us, like me and to a couple of my teammates, and she was like emailing me back and forth, but the communication was just really bad. And even my dad was getting kind of like, you know, like, yeah, this is not going well. We would try to schedule like a Zoom call with her to get information on, like, you know, because I was like, you know, I wasn't 100% absolutely not, I'm never gonna, like, I was kind of leaning more towards the I'm not gonna play in college. But you know, if a great offer came my way, if I really loved a program or met the team or met the coach or had a visit and really loved it, then sure, like, you know, maybe I would want to do it. But we tried and tried. We were emailing back and forth, and she wouldn't answer me for days. And then she'd get back to me, and we just could not find a time to meet in a Zoom call. And eventually I just kind of gave up because I was like, communication skills were not working out there very well. But that's about it. Like I said, I kind of made the decision that I didn't want to play in college, so I didn't. But yeah. Hello, Brock. Hello, Moto Rides. Barista, nice. I worked a lot of jobs and didn't want a career in customer service. Yeah, customer service, I've worked a couple different jobs now, and I feel like it's mostly, they're part-time for the most part. I don't know, or at least the ones, obviously, I've worked in, and my long-term goal is to be a teacher, so I will get out of that traditional customer service. I'm still gonna be working with people, of course, and working with children, but yeah, baristas, I do enjoy being a barista. I enjoy working in coffee. It's fast-paced, it's fun, it keeps you busy. Like I said, fun, like just with your coworkers, you have your regulars. It's just a good time, honestly, for the most part. Some days are a little chaotic and not fun, but overall it's a fun job. I do enjoy it. Hello, Jordan. Are you going to upload your first vlog? Yes. I don't know if you're here when I was talking about it, but I don't know when. I'm not gonna put a date on it, but be on the lookout for it. And of course I will post it when I do. I will post on my social medias, which if you don't follow me on social media, go ahead. I don't post very often. Like I said, I kind of took a break from being like a public figure. I'm not a public figure, but I don't really post a lot on my public things. I think the thing I'm most active on is my TikTok, but my TikTok, my X, and my Instagram, the Sierra Comer, one word, my name, Sierra, it's in my YouTube, Sierra, Sierra, Comer, Comer. Go follow me, because I will try to be more active on those now that I'm going to be using my YouTube again to post when I'm going live or when I'm going to post videos. I don't know. I do post sometimes on Instagram, and I do post sometimes on TikTok, so definitely follow me if you haven't yet. But yes, I did go to the Benson Boone concert this last Wednesday, and I vlogged it, and I'm gonna post it. I'm still editing it, but it's gonna be coming up, so be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be a good video. The concert was amazing, and I have my new iPhone 17 Pro, and I got such good video and such good pictures, and we were so close. We were on the floor, but like we were in the section in the middle, right in front of the stage, and it was so good. It was amazing. I'm about to get the iPhone 17 in deep blue. That's what I have. I have the deep blue one, and my brother and my dad got the orange one. I'm a Sun Devil fan. Did you go to the game last night? I did not, because I didn't have anyone to go with. I've actually made a new friend at ASU, which is really cool, but she was working last night, so I wouldn't have had anyone to go with. I'm sure I could have asked my cousin, Mason, but yeah, I wasn't really planning on it because I made plans with friends, and I went to dinner with some friends, so yeah, I didn't go last night, but I will hopefully go to another one soon. Hello, Undead. Me and my family are good. We're chilling. What year did we move this house? 2020. October 2020. So yeah. Are you excited for the Life of Show Girl? Yes, I am so excited. Right now I've been listening to, I still listen to Taylor, of course, but like with the new albums lately, like I've been listening to American Heart a bunch, because especially like I said, I went to the tour, went to the show, and I've been listening to a lot of Man's Best Friend by Sabrina Carpenter. At first I was kind of not vibing with it, but the more I've listened to it, I've definitely got my favorite songs, and it's definitely a vibe, and I love it. So I cannot wait for Life of a Showgirl. I think it's gonna be such a fun album. I'm really hoping it is. I love the vibes, I love the colors, I love the names of the songs already. I'm so excited. And I am going to the Life of a Showgirl watch party at Harkins in the movie theater with my dad that Friday night. So I'm so excited because my dad's so cool, and he's gonna go to me with something like that. Because my best friend Michaela, the one I went to the concert with, she'd be the person I'd normally go with, but she is gonna be out of town this weekend. So I was like, Dad, you wanna come with me? And he is. So I'm so excited. It's gonna be fun. Do you plan on having kids? I do. I would love to have kids one day. Emphasis on one day. I've always known that I want to be a mom and I want to have kids, and maybe it's because my mom was the way she is, and like my parents, they had us so young, and they just like, they're very like a good image on like, you know, they're great parents, and like I feel like I grew up with great parents, and I feel like I'm definitely, obviously I want to be a teacher. I love kids. So yeah, I definitely want to have kids, but I'm also, that's not like, not that there's anything wrong with this if that's like my mom, for example, she never really had a career in mind that she wanted to do. She didn't really want to go to college for anything. She just wanted to be a mom. She wanted to get married to my dad and just want to be a mom. That's what she wanted. So that's why they had kids so young. They were like 21, 22 when they had me. And I am about to be 21 this year, and I could not imagine having a child right now. As you can see, I still live in my childhood home with my parents. So I could not imagine having a kid right now. I definitely want to wait till after I get my bachelor's degree and maybe even my master's degree before I even think about planning a wedding and getting married and having kids, because I want to have my career established first. But that's just me. But I 100% do want kids, for sure. I'm excited you're back doing YouTube, especially once you move out eventually. For sure, I agree. It's fun. It's a new thing to be excited about and look forward to. So I'm definitely excited for that. And yeah, moving out, that'll be a whole nother adventure. That'll be a lot of fun live streams and videos, I'm sure, especially because I'll be hopefully living with Reagan. And for those of you who know Reagan, you know we like to have a good time, and I know a live stream with her would be hilarious and a good time. So that'll definitely happen. It could happen before we move out, of course, if I plan it sometime to do a little live stream with her. That'd be really fun. You really enjoyed going to university because I speak Arabic, and I really like to speak and learn English. That's really cool too. You speak a little bit of French. Multilingual. I love it. Lola 2026. I don't even know what that is, TBH. Tell me about it, but I don't know if I'll be going to Chicago. Excuse me. I've been there once before for volleyball. A couple years ago. Do you still babysit? Yes, I was just talking about that actually. I babysit tonight in a couple hours at 4. So I do. It's still part of my regular schedule every week. Hello, Jonathan and Simone. I go to every home game because I have a season tickets, and hopefully I see you at a game some point during the season. Yeah, that'd be super cool. Like I said, I'm a student, so I don't know if you are a student or if you just have season tickets, but I'll most likely be in the student section if I do go. So maybe we'll see you around. I changed a lot. I don't know what that means, if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know the last time you've seen me or what you expect. But yeah, I'm 20. I'm gonna be 21 this year, a couple months. November. And yeah, I don't know. My hair is getting long. Thank you. It is. It's been a long time coming. I've been growing this out since, well, let's see. I cut my hair to about here, just about like touching my shoulders, the summer before my junior year of high school. And I am now in my junior year of college. So in that amount of time, which is what? Junior, senior, freshman, sophomore, junior, 3 to 4 years, this is how much it's grown. Which, okay, yes, it's a lot, but it's actually kind of sad when you think about it, because I know there's people who have a lot better hair genes than me, and the hair grows a lot faster than that. So I've been growing this for a very long time. Since then, I've only gotten trims. Like, I'm due for one, so don't mind that. But I've gotten trims every few months to keep it healthy. But yeah, I'm keeping it long for now because I've been growing out for so long, but I know I'll definitely be getting the itch soon to chop it, because I also enjoy short hair. I like long and short hair. The whole reason why I grew this out was for volleyball, because I hated having short hair for volleyball because my little tiny ponytail looked so silly, and all the girls were doing braids and bubble braids and all the fun stuff, and I couldn't do that because I had such short hair. So I started growing it out. But again, my hair doesn't grow that long, so even by my senior year, it was like this long, maybe. So it's grown a lot now, but it was like this long senior year of high school. It wasn't even that long. So anyways, yeah, I do not want to teach high school. No, thank you. Elementary education, please. I want to teach somewhere between kindergarten and 3rd grade, but I'm an elementary education major, so that certifies between kindergarten and 8th grade. So yeah, I have no desire to teach high school at the moment. I'm not saying never, just right now. Let's see. Are the kids crazy when you have them? I mean, they're kids. They're gonna have their crazy moments. Overall, though, the kids are amazing. I love them so much. They're great kids. They're like my family. We have such a good relationship, and I have a good time with them. Like, they make me laugh. They're my friends. As sad as that might sound, like, I love them, you know? Like, they're just, like, they know how to make me laugh when I'm having a bad day, or, like, I'm able to talk to them, and they just ask, like, you know, what happened when you did this? Oh, like, they remember, like, what I tell them I'm doing over the weekend, because, like, I normally see them on Mondays, so then I'm like, okay, I won't see you till next Monday, but, like, while I'm with them, like, we talk about what we're doing this week or this upcoming weekend. It's like I see them the next week, and they're like, hey, how was this when you, like, they knew I went to Flagstaff with my brother that like, one weekend, and so when I got back and saw them again, they're like, how was Flagstaff? Did you, like, see your brother again? I was like, yes. So I love them. But of course, every kid has their moments. They have their moments. They're a lot better now that they're older. I started with them when they were in 3rd grade and kindergarten. So especially my little kindergartner. Well, she was a kindergartner. Now she's in 2nd grade. I love her so much. She's my little bestie. She had her moments when she was a little kindergartner, for sure. But they're so much more mature now, and they've grown. So I've literally watched them grow for like 2.5 years now, and it's just crazy. And yeah, so they're great. Babysit your little cousin and he throws tantrums. Yeah, like I said, every kid has their moments. Of course, it depends on age, on what kind of tantrums or what you consider a tantrum. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I really don't have a lot of issues with them. They're great kids. Like, they listen, and they don't, you know, I've had my fair share of babysitting kids, like one-timers, like, oh, like word of mouth, like, oh, someone texts me, hey, like, I heard you babysit for this family. Like, would you be wanting to meet my kids and babysit them this upcoming Saturday? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then, like, nightmare. I don't mean that in a bad way, but so yeah, these kids are great. And I mean, of course, I'm with them. Like I said, I've been with them once or twice a week for almost 3 years straight now. So yeah. Do I miss volleyball? I do. I don't regret my decision of not playing. I'm happy with where I'm at. Volleyball is a really big part of my life. It, you know, shaped as a part of me. I played volleyball for 10 years, 8 of those being competitive club. I played high school ball. I played sand volleyball. Like, I did all of it, and I loved it so much. I knew that, like, after playing for that long, year after year with no breaks, you know, I didn't want to keep playing. I was okay with ending my story there. But that's the thing about volleyball, and I'm sure every other sport, but especially volleyball, like, there's always volleyball. You'll never not have volleyball. I can join an adult league where I play. I could coach. I could ref. I could whatever. Like, volleyball's always a thing. There's rec leagues. There's just, you can go play at a sand court just at the park for fun with a couple friends. Like, volleyball's such that, like, it's kind of like basketball. I feel like basketball's the most similar, like, they're the most similar to each other. Where, like, they're the type of, like, you see a basketball court and a volleyball court at most parks, like sand volleyball court or a basketball court, everywhere you go. It's one of those, like, it's like you could always just play a little pickup game at the park with, like, friends or someone you just met, like, at the park. Like, it's just one of those, like, you don't have to have played club or, like, you don't have to have a special facility to do. I feel like you can play it very easily. So, yeah, that's why I was okay with making that decision, because I knew that I was going to be able to play in adult leagues if I wanted to. I was going to be able to coach if I wanted to, which is still something I do want to do. I've thought about reffing and coaching, and I think that's something I definitely will do eventually when my schedules are not as chaotic, hopefully. So, yeah. Yeah, how is everyone doing today? Jordan asks. I'm doing pretty good. I love gummy worms, gummy bears. I love both. Connor, gummy bears the best. They're always good. Specifically Haribo. Those are the best. I have been to a D-backs game before multiple times. I live in Phoenix. I've lived here my whole life. So I've definitely gone a couple times. I haven't gone to one in a really long time though. So yeah. Check out the Bevos though. They go to baseball games pretty often. I know they just went to one like this last weekend or something. My cousin, my aunt, uncle, they have their YouTube channel and they are a big baseball family. So if you ever want to see that, you probably go to their channel for sure. You think if you tried to reach out senior year, I think I definitely could have if I wanted to. Like I said, I'm not saying I would have gone D1 by any means. I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'6", 5'7". But especially like by my senior year, I was much more of a defensive player. I was still an offensive player. Like I still played front row, especially for club. But for high school, I was a defensive player. I just played back row. And I think I could have definitely pursued it. I was always what my coaches called me as a utility player, which could be a good and bad thing. For the most part, it's a good thing. Coaches want a utility player. It's what kind of got me to play on those higher level teams more often, or like make varsity sooner, or be on like the ones teams and clubs, because it's like maybe I'm not the absolute best outside hitter. I'm not the tallest who can just slam the ball down every single time. I'm not an amazing blocker. I could block every ball that comes to me. But I'm like, a utility player is someone that can kind of be well-grounded everything. I'm not like, oh my god, I'm amazing at this thing, or I'm amazing at this thing. I'm just like, I can do everything. I can set, I can hit, I can serve, I can pass. I can do kind of all of the things, and you could put me anywhere and I'm not going to be absolutely terrible at it. Like, I've played every position type of thing. So it's one of those, like, the coaches can be like, hey, we need a back row today. Like, you want to play back row? Yep, got it. Hey, I need an outside today. You want to play outside today? Got it. Like, that was kind of the player I was, which, again, I think could be valuable to a college team. Like, I'm not saying D1, because, like, you got to be, like, 6 foot and, like, amazing to play D1, I feel like. But, depending on the D1 school, I'm sure. But I could have definitely gotten into a junior college, maybe D3, if I wanted to, especially for how long I played, and how much experience I had. I feel like I also got told this a lot by my coaches. Again, a utility player, which means I'm, like, useful, versatile, I want to say, and a smart player. Like I said, I'm not always trying to go for the big kill. I'm not always trying to be the big, powerful, cool-looking. Like, that just wasn't me. I was, kind of sly, I guess you could say. I don't know. This is stuff that I heard over the years from my coaches, and, like, kind of where I was put on a lot of my teams, or how I was used on a lot of my teams. So, yeah, I think I could have been useful to a college team if I wanted to. But again, it's a choice. People like to talk, people like to say things, whether it's people you went to high school with or random people online. Just because I didn't go to college, play volleyball in college doesn't mean I'm not good enough to, or, oh, no one wanted me. Like I said, I had coaches that reached out to me and, like, I tried to kind of talk to, but it just didn't. I knew deep down it was something, I think I've already made that decision of I don't really want to do this. So it's like, unless this amazing offer came to me, or this amazing, like, opportunity where, like, it convinced me, yes, I should do this, I want to, I just kind of already made that decision. I just wanted to enjoy my senior year for how it is. I wanted to enjoy volleyball just for the fun of it. So, yeah. Yep. Are those posters all from vinyl? Yes. Well, these 3 are. This one is Olivia Rodrigo. It's from Sour. These 2 are Sabrina Carpenter. They came with Short and Sweet. This is the one that you got at the Eras Tour movie last 2 years ago. And then that one, oh yes, that big one up there is the one I just got from the American Art Tour. So, oh yes, my wall is covered. I love it. Currently writing a book. Hope you read it when it comes out. Cool. What's your book about? So let's hear it. How's Baby the dog? She's good. She's just a little old lady. I love her. How long have I known the Bebos? I know them from YouTube. Baby. They're my family. I grew up with them. Chrissy is my mom's sister. So, yeah, they're my family. Like, actually, I'm being serious. Chrissy's my mom's sister, so they're my aunt and uncle and my cousin. And my dad did YouTube first, and the Bebos started after. So, yeah. They're my family. Your brother's girlfriend plays volleyball. Go watch her play. That's fun. I miss volleyball. I haven't seen volleyball in a long time. I've been talking about going to an ASU game, too. I'd love to watch some good volleyball. I remember watching your guys' vlogs when you were in kindergarten. Yep, they're up there. First day of kindergarten. That's a good video. I like that one. For sure. My book is about me and what I went through. Okay, so kind of like an autobiography of some sort. Does it have a name, or is it just going to be like your name or something about your name? Are you taller than your brother yet? Pfft. I haven't been taller than my brother in years. He passed me up and I stopped growing. Come on now. I'm older than my brother, for anyone that doesn't know. I have one brother, one sibling. He's younger than me by 2.5 years. So I'm a junior in college. He's a freshman in college. We're 2 years apart school-wise. I'm 20. I'm turning 21 this year in November. He turned 18 earlier this year. So yeah, we're about 2.5 years apart. And yeah, all our lives, I was always a little bit taller than him because I was older. And that's just kind of how it works when you're little, right? I was bigger, I was taller because I was older. And then, slowly and slowly we get taller and taller. And then eventually, I was just talking about this with one of my friends. We were trying to figure out, like, when it happened, whenever, like, he finally caught up to me and then when he started to pass me. And I want to say we were probably finally the same height. I would assume maybe my sophomore year and, like, when he was in 8th grade. Because I know for sure my freshman year, I'm picturing that first day of school picture. I was a freshman, he was in 7th grade. I was slightly taller than him. And so that's why I'm assuming somewhere in COVID, like my sophomore year, his 8th grade year is when he, like, caught up to me and we were about the same height. And then I know for sure once I was in my junior year and he was in his freshman year of high school, he for sure was taller than me, because there's this picture specifically of the school dance that we went to. We took a picture together. I was wearing heels, and he was still significantly taller than me, and he was a freshman in high school, and I was a junior. I know I stopped growing height-wise somewhere between 8th grade and freshman year, because that's when my shoe size stopped growing, which I feel like that's a pretty good indicator with, like, once you stay one shoe size, I think you stop growing height-wise. And I've been the same shoe size since 8th grade. So I have shoes from 8th grade that I can still wear. Well, used to. I kind of got rid of them now because they're dirty and gross, but they still fit is the point. So yeah, he has been taller than me for at least 4 to 5 years, for sure. And by taller now, I mean, I'm looking at him like this. He's like 6'2", borderline probably 6'3". He's about the same height as my dad now at this point, and I'm barely 5'7". So he's got some height on me now, for sure. So I am not taller than my brother, and I never will be at this point. Never. I'm taller than my mom. My mom's the shortest one. I'm not the shortest one. Did your mom play varsity volleyball when she was in high school? Yes. She played volleyball in high school. I think she played club too. She didn't start playing volleyball till she was in high school though. But I think I remember her telling me that she made JV as a sophomore. Wait. I think you have to make JV as a sophomore. She made varsity as a sophomore. I think. Like, she was on varsity early on, I want to say. In her position, there wasn't such thing as a libero back then, so she was just called, like, a defensive specialist. Yeah, she was a back row player. Like I said, she's short. So, yeah. Your book is your name. That's cool. Once you get up to a certain older grade, you get taller. True. Which, like I said, I mean, generally, not always, of course, but, like, especially in my family, because, like, my dad's much taller than my mom. My dad's 6'3", 6'4"-ish, and my mom's like 5'5". So with those genes in mind, my brother, you know, got super tall like my dad, and I'm taller than my mom because I still got a little bit of my dad's genes, but being a woman like my mom, I'm not super, super tall. Which was too bad. I was like, what the heck? I was like, my dad's genes didn't kick in enough for me because I wanted to be taller for volleyball. I was like, my ideal height was 5'9". I wanted to be 5'9" so bad. I was like, just give me a little bit more, please. Just give me. I was like, I'm technically like barely like 5'6", 5'6.5", but I would always round up to 5'7" for volleyball just to have that extra, like, I don't want to seem like a shorty because I played outside. I'm like, I'm a hitter and I'm short and this just sucks. Like, I'm just like, this sucks. But yeah. No matter what we all go through, we always come out strong. That is true. I agree with that, and I stand by that. There's always something better. There's always something to look forward to. There's something to work for. There's always something. You're never stuck with where you're at or what you're going through, for sure. Why did my ear just start ringing? I hate when that happens. When your ear just randomly starts ringing and, like, the rumor is like, I mean, someone's talking about you or thinking about you. Hate that. I hate when my ear starts ringing. I'm like, go away. Stop. Is Bryce taller than your dad now or not yet? I don't think so. They're literally like within an inch or two of each other, and it's like hard to tell with their hair. But like when they stand back to back, I think my dad technically still has at least an inch on him, but they're practically the same height. And in some instances, my brother looks taller than him, depending on where they're standing or what they're wearing or how their hair is. There are times where my brother looks taller than him, but when they actually stand back to back and like you literally like go right over their heads, my dad barely. So he doesn't beat my dad yet, but yeah. Today's nice. Today's a nice day. I feel very, like, it's a happy Saturday. I'm glad I had these few hours in between working and babysitting. Because like I said, originally I was going to work till 3 and then have work or babysitting at 4. And that would have just been such a long feeling day with no free time. Has it been raining bad today like yesterday? Oh, I went to go grab my phone as if I'm not using it like this. I was going to check the weather app. I guess I could do that on my laptop. There was rain on the forecast for today, but so far there hasn't been any where I live. And now I don't know if there's going to be. Maybe later tonight. But yeah, yesterday was crazy. I was working at BlackRock in the morning. It started downpouring at 9 a.m. We looked outside. We're like, what is happening right now? Like, it just looked insane. Just came out of nowhere, and then it was sunny again within the hour. And I was like, okay. Let's see. What's the weather like today in Arizona? Well, let me give you the forecast. I'll use Weather Channel. Congratulations on your new improvements, I bet you. I love that song. It's so good. Today. Hello. Okay. Currently, it's 87 degrees out. The high is 88 and the low is 71. There is a 30% chance of rain today. Rain possible around 3:30 p.m. is what it's saying. But this is the Weather Channel, and like my mom uses the Weather Channel on her phone, and I just use Apple Weather, like the Apple app, and they always say different things. Hers will say it's raining, mine says it's sunny and clear, and I'm like, so which one is true? Which is the one we should go off of? I don't know. You're gonna ask who is my dad then? What do you mean who's my dad? We all know who my dad is. Are you asking in about the Bevos, like in that situation? Because like I said, my mom and Chrissy are sisters, which makes my dad, you know, Chrissy's brother-in-law and Jack's brother-in-law. My mom is Jack's sister-in-law. So yeah, like Chrissy and my mom are the ones who are sisters, of course. So wish we can get some rain where I live. Oh my gosh, seriously, me too. That's like how I am. Every time it rains, I get so excited, which I know some people don't like rain, but I'm like, here in Arizona, it's like, please give us the rain, because then it's like it cools it down. We go from 100 to 80 and it's just so nice. And even though it's humid, it's nothing like real humidity, so it's still nice, and it's a nice little break from our traditional sunny, feel like you're cooking alive outside feeling. So I understand that, Shane. There's nothing wrong with like height though. Like people definitely put like too much of a stigma. Is stigma the right word? I say that a lot, but I actually don't know if I'm using it correctly. People put too much of a stigma on height, and like men have to be a certain height to be able to date me, or like people act like that. Especially like I think it's so funny when there's like girls who are I mean, my mom, I'm not using my parents as an example because like whatever. I think they don't look too short. I mean, my mom's pretty short and my dad's pretty tall, so. But like there's, you know, girls that are like super super short and they want to date a guy that's like this much taller than them. I'm like, there's girls that are this tall, like they can meet them halfway, but then it's like there's this too. But yeah, I mean, height I really think does not matter that much. It's all about, I don't know. I'm sure it's about like it's like preference and stuff, like, but yeah, I don't know. You don't have to like let it get to you like that, because you could find a girl who's shorter than you, or you could find a girl that's taller than you, because that would be cool too. Why does it matter, you know? Got any plans for Sunday? Actually, yes. I work 12 to 5, kind of a middle of the day shift, and then I think I'll be hanging out with my friends later that night. So yeah. Ever listened to Electric Callboy? I have not. Dang, 2 people asked if I have plans for Sunday. Yeah, no, that's it. Just work and hang out with my friends. Nice background, thank you. I know, right? It's actually kind of cool. Like, my room is really crazy. There's a lot going on. You walk into my room, it's probably like, oh my god. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like, if you were to walk in my room, there's just something on every single wall, and there's so much different colors going on, but that's me. It's a great way to represent myself, because I am definitely a maximalist. I was like, what's the opposite of minimalist? Maximalist. I like a lot of things going on. I like lots of color. I want lots of things going on. So yeah. For sure. My room, definitely, you walk in and you just have a lot going on. So yeah, this wall for sure. This is the wall that has the most on it, I would say. We were going over this earlier. These are all paintings that I've done myself over the years, as well as that big one right here. And by big, I mean like it's a big horizontal one. And then I have a bunch of posters from like artists that I like. So I've got like Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Benson Boone, Billie Eilish is over there. This thing right here is like a shelf that's just, again, clutter, but in a organized, cutesy way. It's basically got a bunch of randomness on the top, like random stickers, and I don't even know. I kind of call it like my memory shelf. It's just got anything that's like kind of cool, like the glasses I wore to Benson Boone, the ribbon like bow that I wore to Gracie Abrams and Sabrina Carpenter, pottery pieces that I've painted and or done. A speeding ticket. That's what that little white paper is right there. A speeding ticket that I got in high school because I thought that was funny to put it up there. That there's a little jar right there. It's got sand and shells from when I went to Panama City Beach this 2 summers ago. Just like random fun stuff. And then all this down here. Oh, this is so hard to do. Wait. Yeah, all this stuff down here are all my medals from volleyball, and medals from like my graduations, and cords from my graduations, and then a bunch of ribbons from volleyball over the years, and then all my friendship bracelets that I've made like for Taylor Swift and other things like that. And I had shelves. There was 2 more shelves here, but they fell and I have not put them up. That one's got like I think it's my varsity letter from high school, and my cap that I wore to my associate's graduation, get my associate's degree. Some random dinosaurs. Over here are my vinyls. I only have 6 spots. I have a lot more than 6 vinyls, but I have to rotate them. So right now I've got a few Taylor Swift. Ugh, this is like flipped, so it's hard to. Folklore, Red, Tortured Poets. Of course, Life of a Showgirl will be up there because I pre-ordered that vinyl. I've got Adele, Lana Del Rey, Olivia Rodrigo. This little thing, I got that from Bras Armadillo. It's like an antique thrift shop type of place. where I live. On the wall facing right here, I have pictures in picture frames of like my family, my friends. I have a Taylor Swift calendar. I have a Taylor Swift tapestry. My closet doors are painted. I have Polaroid pictures on one wall. And a lot more other things going on. My room's got a ton. It's got a lot going on. Is my mom home? My mom might be home. I just heard something downstairs. Let me get my laptop back because I cannot read that chat, it's so small. Yes, the LED lights. Actually, yeah, I do have like the LED strips, but I don't use those anymore. Those have just been on there and I haven't taken them off because I feel like it's gonna rip off the paint. I have like a sun lamp now, or sun lamp. That's what I kind of use my LED light. It's nice. It's a little bit more dim. It's a vibe for sure. I do still have Shelly. She's out in the hallway. I don't keep her in my room anymore because I don't got room for that. So her thing's out in her house, her habitat, her home is out in the hallway. In the corner where the stairs are. Thank you. Fan of Legos. Yes, I have Legos too. Over here I have an Infinity Gauntlet from Marvel. I have some type of ship from Star Wars. I don't know which one it's called, but it's like the really big, like long pointy one. I have a little Spider-Man car. And then over here I have flowers. I've got the chrysanthemum, which is my birth flower. And then I've got some sunflowers and roses in a vase. Love Legos too. Yes, those are my paintings back here. Did you watch Love Island? I was kind of late to it. I didn't really catch my vibe. I'm not really huge into reality TV. My mom watches reality TV, which that was not one that she watched. I think it definitely geared more towards Gen Z. But surprisingly, very, very surprisingly, my brother watched it. And he was kind of big on it. He started watching it and he would like talk about it all the time to us. Like, oh my gosh, this happened and this happened. I'm just like, bro, what? Why is my brother watching this show? Like, there's no way. And like I said, reality TV just never really interests me because either one, I get secondhand embarrassment because they're actually real people. They're not acting. Like, these are real people and real conversations that are happening and real kisses and real shit. And I can't do it. I like shows that are being acted and that are characters and have a plot and like a storyline and a couple to root for in a storyline, in an acted. Like, that's kind of my vibe. So I didn't really watch it, but then, like I said, Bryce was watching it, and then my best friend Reagan was watching it, and she finally made me watch it. She put on the first episode. And even after the first episode, I wasn't hooked. I was like, okay. I was like, I could watch another episode with you. Like, it's like, especially because we're watching together, but I don't know if I'd go home and watch it by myself type of thing. Eventually, I got more into it because it was getting posted all over TikTok, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to watch it more. So I did kind of start watching it, but I knew I was going to finish it in time before the finale, so I just kind of stopped watching and didn't care. And then I saw who won on social media, so wasn't super into it. I probably won't really watch the next season unless, again, my friend wants to watch it with me. Any of my friends want to watch it with me. But it's not going to be something I, like, am excited about and, like, want to watch myself. Sorry, my hair gets caught, like, in my glasses or in my earrings, and it, like, really annoys me. Pre-ordering your Taylor Swift Life is Short. So yes, I did. And it's so funny. She loves to do this. She did with the Torture Poets as well. It's like the hype of announcing it. Of course, I'm getting that vinyl the day she announced it. I'm getting in that queue. I'm getting in that wait list. So yeah, I did that with Torture Poets. That's what this one is right here. It's like the original one that I ordered the day she announced it and it got delivered to my house. But then it's like as soon as she does that, she releases all these other versions, which is cool, but like I'm not the type that I'm gonna buy multiple. Once I have one, I'm good. Like I don't need to spend money on multiple of the same album. Even if they have like a variant or an extra song here and there, like it's just I'm not gonna spend more money like that. So it is to kind of like, you know, but I like to be able to say I have the original one, like I ordered it and pre-ordered it the day that she announced it. But, you know, of course, there's some that have really cool different covers. Like, I'm pretty sure the one I have for Folklore was like an alternate version. Not the one, you know, the original. So, yeah. Super excited for that. Love Taylor Swift, I'm 52. Welcome. Glad you're here. Like the trees in the forest behind you. Thank you. Yes, I did that one. That's what I like about these paintings. It's kind of a variety. I've got a beach. I've got a desert. I've got a forest. I've got some type of night sky thing. and some abstract randomness. What are your thoughts on Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting married? I'm excited. It's exciting. Good for her. I'm happy for her. I think they're so cute. I think she genuinely seems so happy with him. Taylor Swift is a smart woman. She's not going to date someone that she doesn't either want to be seen with or doesn't want to, you know, like, be with long term, I feel like. Especially now. Like, I've been a Swiftie of lately. I've always been a fan of Taylor Swift. Like, of course, growing up, like, she's, you know, a childhood singer, of course. Like, you know, I grew up with her. But, like, I became a Swiftie more in the Eras Tour era. Like, when Midnights came out, I was kind of, like, I listened to it a little bit, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, like, I wasn't a Swiftie yet, so I wasn't, like, into it like that. And then whenever the Eras Tour movie came out, something between the time of Midnights and the Eras Tour happening, something clicked where I just got really, really into her, and I started getting, like, all into her music and wanting to listen to all of her, like, I started learning all the lore and all of her different albums and her history, like, I didn't know what Taylor's version meant, like, I started just getting really, really into it and, like, researching what all the different things mean and, like, how to understand Taylor Swift's mastermind lists. And then the Eras Tour movie got announced, which I didn't get to go to the actual Eras Tour, so I was really ridiculously excited for that, and, like, it was the best thing ever. It was, like, the next best thing to actually going to the concert. And ever since then, I've been a locked-in diehard Swiftie, and I was able to be here, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I've been here since the Torch Poets. Like, that was my first, I think, official album release and, like, excitement as a full-on Swiftie, and so now The Life of a Showgirl will be my second one. So I'm very excited about that. Anyway, my point is I don't know a lot of her history. And obviously, the whole like stereotype of Taylor Swift is like, oh, she dates so many men and she's had so many boyfriends and blah 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 blah. It's like all people like to talk about, or it's all she writes about. Not true, by the way. She's got like thousands and thousands of songs. Just go listen to a few that are not on the radio, maybe, and you'll learn her songs a little bit more. Honestly, but. Anyway, so other than that, like, again, but that's, like, when she was younger, too. Like, now she's, you know, a little bit older, a little more, like, wiser. I think she's a genius. And, yeah, I just think that if, you know, she's happy, then I'm happy, and I'm excited for her. And I think they're just cute. And I watched the videos of them interacting and, like, all this, and I just think he is really into her, too. So I think it's a good thing, and I think it's very exciting for them. Could do a Bob Ross. You know, I want to say this one was some sort of, like, Bob Ross tutorial of his, but I can't remember exactly, but I feel like this one definitely was something like that. Ugh, too much talking. It's always a problem for me. Love your earrings. Thank you. I do too. I am a very big, and I mean very big fan of ear piercings. This is my left ear. This one doesn't have a lot going on, but I have a helix here. This one I've had for, my goodness, senior. It'll be 4 years this birthday. I got this pierced like right after my 18th birthday like in November or December of my senior year of high school. So this one's almost 4 years old, which is crazy. And then I have 4 lobes and a tragus. I definitely need more on this ear. This ear's a little empty. I'm thinking about getting a daith or a doth, however you say it, which is like the one that's like a hoop in your ear here and it pierces this little piece of skin. But I'm kind of terrified. But I think I could definitely do it because look at this ear. This ear, I have the lovely and the beautiful rook piercing, which is this one in here. And that's another one that people freak out about. And I didn't think it was that bad. So I think that if I can get a rook and if I can get a tragus, I think I can get a daith. So yeah, and this ear has a little bit more, it's a little bit more put together. This one looks a little bit more cohesive. But yeah, I've got another helix with a stud, and I've got a conch, which is pierced down here if you ever get confused. Conch gets pierced in the inside here, which I think they're such cute piercings, even with a stud. But I've been wearing a hoop for a long time, and I like it like that. And then, yeah, 4 lobes. So, yeah, I think for this ear, at the very least, I need a tragus to kind of fill this little middle area. I wouldn't be able to do a daith in this ear because of the conch and the rook. I don't have enough room. And I could definitely fit, like, another helix if I wanted to. A vertical. I don't know if I'd do it in this ear, though. A vertical helix would be sick, but, again, kind of terrifying. This ear needs a lot. I don't know exactly. I think a daith would be a cool idea. Either, if I do a daith, then probably not a conch because I don't think my ears are big enough for that. So then maybe I would do, like, a mid-helix. Maybe, like, a faux rook. vertical would be cool in this year. It's just, I've really been enjoying not having fresh piercings at the moment. I can lay on my ears. I went swimming this year fully under the water, no stress, because my piercings are all like fully healed for the most part. Like I said, this ear especially, this ear is completely fine. Like I can wear AirPods with this and it doesn't hurt. I can do this with it. Like I can tug on this, nothing. This ear's, I mean, my ear turns red. Don't mind that. It doesn't hurt though, I promise. And this ear, for the most part too, the rook's still little. I've had it for over 6 months now. But sometimes it can get irritated if I like pick at it a little bit too much. It'll turn red or get a little swollen-ish, but nothing crazy. I can sleep on both sides, and I went fully under the water this summer, and that was really nice. And as much as I want a new piercing, then I'd have to deal with having a fresh piercing again. So I will be doing that. Once it's officially like summer's over and there's no more swimming at all, I will get some more ear piercings. I want to get my belly button re-pierced because I got that pierced last August and it lasted till about February and then it rejected and I had to take it out. And it was not good. It looked real bad, which was really sad because it was just about to be summertime where I could wear, you know, have it for the summer and wear it to cute jewelry. But I do want to get it re-pierced. I will. I've thought about getting my nose pierced. I've also thought about getting my tongue pierced. I love piercings so much. I think they're so sick. If you have piercings, you're really cool. If you don't have piercings, you're really cool. But if you have piercings, you're like super cool. And I love you. And I want to be the same. But I'm kind of scared. I like the ears because they're not that scary to me. Your face is a little bit different. Like I think face piercings are so cool. But for me, I think they look beautiful. I love septums. I love nose piercings. I love eyebrow piercings. I love tongue piercings and lip piercings. Like, love it all. I think they look amazing. I just don't know how I would feel about them on myself or with my vibe and my style. I think I could definitely get away with a nostril. Tongue piercing because it's in your mouth. It's cool. Like, it's kind of one of those cool things. Oh, look, I have a tongue piercing. But for me, I have to think about like my glasses too. Like, my glasses slide a lot and I feel like getting a nose piercing, it would get hit a lot by my glasses. Same thing if like, I don't know if I would get an eyebrow piercing. I've thought about it. I think they're really cool. But again, I don't know if it fits my vibe very much. And glasses. I feel like I would hit them a lot with my glasses. So yeah, I love ear piercing. I love piercings in general. But especially ear piercing. That's what I've got 13 or 14 total. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. And I had 14 piercings total when I had my belly button piercing, but I don't have that anymore. So, yeah. Anyway, love my rant on piercings. Thanks. What are the pictures of the ladies? They're artists. We've got Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift. Someone's definitely home. I have not watched The Rookie. Are you planning to go to Disneyland Paris someday? Who knows? If I could, lovely, but it already took a lot to get me to Disneyland California this summer, so Paris would be a big deal. It'd be probably really expensive. So I don't know. You have Taylor Swift 1989 and Fearless. I have 1989 Taylor's version. Yeah, so like I said, these are the ones I have up right now, but for Taylor Swift, I've got Folklore, Red, Tortured Poets, Evermore, Lover. That's it for Taylor Swift. I don't have Speak Now. I don't have Fearless. I don't have Debut or Reputation. I guess now I can get Reputation. I was waiting for Taylor's version to come out, but I don't think she's going to be doing a Taylor's version of Rep. So I think I will just get the original Rep if I ever come across it. But yeah. Oh, good to see you, Kate. Thanks for stopping by. I have long hair right now, but thinking about chopping up to my shoulder. Does small ponytails look bad? I don't think they look bad at all. I just personally didn't like it for volleyball because in volleyball, the whole thing is like people doing braids and bubble braids and all these like fun, crazy hairstyles for tournaments with like all this different stuff. But I think little ponytails are just as cute, especially like, I think they look just as fine. I think, again, it all depends on your hair and like how you like to do your hair. Like I said, I think I will cut my hair short in the next year or so. I don't know. I almost convinced myself to do it in the next couple months. Like the next time I get a haircut, just chop it off. But I was like, oh, sometimes I like my long hair and I spent so long growing it out. It's just kind of annoying sometimes. Like just like sometimes there's days where I just want to put it up. I want it out of my face. But then sometimes I'm like, I want my hair down. Like I like the look of it down. And it's a lot. I'm just like, ugh, I don't know. But then if I chop it, there's no going back. And we know how long it took me to grow it. So I convinced myself to keep it a little bit longer. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with short hair. I think short hair is amazing, and I like short hair too. Did it hurt when you had your first earring? Well, the first one I ever got was my first lobe. I got that one as a baby. Thank you, parents. I know that's a big debate on, oh, you shouldn't pierce your babies. They should have the choice, or that's child abuse. I don't know. But it's not. No one remembers that shit. No one remembers getting pierced when you're a child, when you're a baby. You cry your little brain out when you're a baby, and it's like kind of sad to see those videos of like kids being like, oh my God, but like you don't remember it, so it's not a big deal. And then you thank your parents later because they're pierced, and like you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I started going crazy on the piercings once I turned 18. And again, it was my last year of volleyball, because there used to be a rule where you can wear earrings for volleyball, so that was always the thing. I was like, I can't get new piercings because you can't take them out. So yeah, I got my second lobes and this helix almost 4 years ago now, my 18th birthday. I get them mixed up. I can't ever remember the order. I think I got the conch next in April of 2023. So yeah, second lobes and this helix November or December of 2022. Conch, this one right here, April of 2023. And then I got either my third lobes, these ones, or the tragus. I can't remember which one came first, but they came very close together somewhere in like the summer of, I want to say the third was like June of 2023, and this one was like August of 2023. And then I got this helix May of 2024. And then I got the rook and my fourths together this last December of 2024. So, yeah, that's my timeline of piercings. Anyway, that didn't answer your question. I'm so sorry, but I gave the timeline. Yes, they hurt. They're gonna hurt. They, depending on the placement, depending on how you are with pain and stuff. But honestly, my thing with piercings is like, yeah, they suck in the moment. You're like, oh my God, this fucking sucks. But then it also sucks when they're healing. But eventually, once you get to that point where they don't hurt anymore, it is the best thing ever. Because you're like, I don't even remember the pain. I got this one in December, and I'm like, honestly, I can't remember how bad it was. I can't even tell you. Because, like, you try to rate the pain, like, oh, on a scale of 10. I mean, lobes are like a 2 out of 10. Helix, I'd give maybe, like, I say a 6 out of 10, but now I have no memory of that. I'm like, I don't remember how bad it hurt, so I guess I'd have to get it pierced again to know. So it goes away. I forget. It doesn't matter. I got them now. They don't hurt anymore. It's great. So, I don't know. I say do it. As the piercing community says, pain is temporary, swag is forever. Same thing with tattoos. It's temporary. This shit is forever. You got that forever, as long as it doesn't reject or you have to take it out for some reason. But yeah, piercings and tattoos are basically forever, and they're awesome. So 100% do it if you're thinking about it. What's your favorite food of all time? I love tacos, I love cheeseburgers, and I love sushi. Those are my top 3, I would say. I also love that there are variations of them. You can get many different types of tacos, and you can get many different types of cheeseburgers. And there's so many different kinds of sushi, and they're also great. I'm turning 21 in November, the big 2-1. Very excited. My birthday's on Saturday this year, too. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It is going to be a good week that week. I know it. It's Thanksgiving, no school on that Thursday or Friday, and then it's my birthday. I'm turning 21. Are you kidding me? It's going to be a good time, for sure. Are you ever going to start vlogging again? Yes. Sorry, I just drew a blank. I was like, what am I about to say? Yes, I actually have a video in the making right now. I need to edit it. I've started editing it. I need to continue to work on it. I went to Benson Boone this last week, and I vlogged it, and so you'll get to watch it, and it's going to be amazing. And it was amazing. So definitely look forward to that and be on the lookout for it. You're going to Disneyland Paris for the 3rd time? That's crazy. Happy for you. That sounds amazing. Yes, I saw that Selena Gomez got engaged as well. I don't keep up on her very much, but of course I love her, and I think she's amazing as well. And I think that's great. Alright, you guys, you know what? I think I'm going to call it quits here. Sorry. I know there's a lot of people in here right now, but I'm trying to be smart. I do have babysitting in 45 minutes, and I think my mom's home, if not my dad or both of them. So I want to have a little bit of time to kind of decompress from this and talk to my parents before I have to go babysit and be gone for the rest of the night. So I'm literally going to be gone until 10 p.m. tonight. So I think I am going to end it here. Thank you so much for those of you who came by and hung out with me for a little bit. I'm so excited to be doing this again. I will definitely do this as often as I can when I feel up to it and when I have the time to do it. Whether it's vertical like this on my phone or if I do one on my laptop. It's super fun. I just enjoy making conversation. I enjoy talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. I love having common interests with people, like Taylor Swift, TV shows, whatever it is. Like, it's just fun to talk about that stuff and find other people that enjoy the same things as you. So, thank you guys again for hanging out with me. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And like I said, be on the lookout for my video that's coming out soon. I'm not putting a date on it because I don't know when I'll post it, but I'm working on it and I'm editing it. And if you like Benson Boone, or if you don't, you should still watch it because it was an amazing show. And if you only know 2 of his songs, trust me, he's got so many more and he's so awesome. Sneak, since you guys are here for the live, not sneak peek, but spoiler, I met him. I didn't meet him, but he was right in front of me. I touched his hand. And I looked him in the eye and I said, thank you. And he said, thank you to me. And it was amazing. We waited 3 hours after the show and I got to see him face to face and I touched his hand. So pretty amazing. I got that on video. So if you want to see that too, like I said, stay tuned. Be on the lookout for that video. I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy in editing it. And I think it's just going to be such a fun video to watch for you guys. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.